All right, so we're back with the next set, whatever, next match in the exhibition series for Guilty Gear Strive. So again, quick intro. If you don't know, there was just the big Strive stream yesterday where they have a lot of information, new character trailer, and they had 3 professional gamers. So it was Fenrich, Dogura, Goichi against 3 Guilty Gear veterans of Tomo, Takehara, and Nage. So Tomo just lost. Tomo lost to Fenrich, who never played Guilty Gear in his life. So Guilty Gear players, maybe they're not that good, even though they want to tell you about how hardcore they are and how OG. Maybe they're not that good. Maybe their Dragon Ball players are better. But let's see if Takehara can take out Dogura and maybe avenge his team here. So Dogura played Soul. I mean, he played Robokai. He's known for his Robokai. But in Exert, he played Soul and Sin, right, for a while. But here he's playing Millia. So everyone on Twitter before was like, why is he playing Millia? And Dogura said, trust me, I want to show you. Oh, he played Raven too. He's like, I want to show you the power of Millia. We don't know if you really want to pick Millia or if maybe the devs wanted to. But damn, look at that. Hold on, let me go back. Right out early on in the video, already horny posting here. But some dude in the chat, of course he wasn't subbed up. But he's like, I have an unpopular opinion. He's like, I think Millia's idle pose is too exaggerated and it makes her hips look too thick and kind of silly. Look at that pose. That's godlike. I never liked Millia before. I never liked Millia in any version of Guilty Gear. I think she got the best visual upgrade in this one. I always ranked her at the bottom. She's bottom 1 worst waifu, but she might actually be number 1 waifu for me in this game. She's gorgeous. She looks cool too, man. She's got that mean stare too. She got that kind of sticking her nose up at you. Ram looks good too. I like Ram's design. She got story, right? The bandages are because of the story, right? And she got a dog too. Cute little puppy. Mankind knew they could not change society. Boom. God damn. Super thick. And then Ram dropping down here. I like the camera work. Whoever the cameraman is, good job. Ram looks, I think Ram looks really cool. I liked Ram even in Exerd. Like her design. That was the first character I played way back in Vanilla Sign when she was number 1, best character in the game. I just like big swords though, you know? So everyone's worried about both of these characters. And again, I'm going to be pausing a lot, so I'm sorry. If you can go watch Maximilian, I think he might just do a direct thing. But I want to talk. So both these characters, if you don't play Guilty Gear, if you're a new player, they are Okizeme-based characters. So what that means is that they knock you down once, and then they put you in a mix-up, and then you get hit by the mix-up because it's too hard to block, and then they put you in another one. It's just like a cycle. So you get knocked down once, you get hit, knocked down, you lose the round. These are what these 2 characters are known for. Early on, when Strive was coming out, everyone was talking about they're taking out Okizeme because the Daisuke and everyone's like, new players don't like that. They don't like getting touched and losing the round. So everyone's worried. It's like, how are you going to have Millia? How are you going to have Ramathal without Okizeme? How are you going to have Zato without Okizeme? So a lot of people early on were not happy with these 2. But let's see. The biggest thing to me in this whole match, when I was watching on stream, is Millia is missing her pin. So I'm not a Millia player, but I fought Millia a million times. The scariest thing she has, aside from the Okizeme, the mix-up, is the pin in neutral. So the pin is what it sounds like. It's just a pin. It used to be a dagger, I think, before, but it goes down in diagonal, and it just controls the whole screen. It's broken. It's a broken move, but the thing that makes it bounce is she only have one. She has to like pick it up to use it. But when she has it, whenever she wants, just throw the pin, and she's in on top of you, and you got to hold the mix-up. She doesn't have it in this one, and you can just watch her. She struggles so hard. She struggles so hard this whole set to just kind of like get in. So even though she's really mobile, without that pin, you can like anti-air. You can kind of like meet her in the air and prevent her from really just getting started here. And that's what Takehara does a really good job of. Ram 2 looks very different early on in Reverse Super. So Ram, before, she was a unique character where she would place her swords. She would set them on the screen and then kind of control them separately from her. But it looks like they took that out. It looks like her swords are more just like now timed projectiles that are really strong. They label her as a shooting character, right? They labeled her playstyle as shooting. They call her a shooting character. So shooting her swords out is the idea. But she still has all of her, the very long range is what she was known for before. She also looks a little bit faster. Boom. OTG, jump H right there. And Dogura feeling the pressure, got a burst. And again, like, right there. Scoop, grab him. Dogura, burst. So right here, in my mind, after playing Millia a million times, what a Millia player would do right now, super jump, air dash, throw the pin, and now she's on top of you, right? You get hit by a burst, you tech, she's already on top of you with the pin. But now Dogura doesn't have the pin. He just jumps up. All he can do is just like, he just jump up in the sky, and like there's no fear. That pin is, the lack of pin is huge. I think that's the biggest game changer for her. When it confirmed, drop the combo, that would have been the round, but you're going to get it anyway. Boom. Dogura. That looked like a dodge. What the hell was that? Oh, it was. It's her command, like, roll move right there. That little sway. She was able to avoid the sword. A little perfect right here. But yeah, so look at this. Jump P is still good, but just, you know, like, without that pin, Millia doesn't really have, like, crazy long normals. So, Takehara just half-screen sword normals right now. Just Millia struggling to get in. Swang. Oh, he dead. Right? Wall bounce. I got a little drop right there. Probably would have been it. That's the dust. Air grab. Very nice. Right? So this is the dust. This is kind of like... Wait, isn't that... Wait a second. So right? The dust hit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in the beta, dust, even non-counter hit dust would give you like the wall combo. Or did you need to have the risk gauge up to do it? It was like if you're near the wall and dust hits, you get a combo. Dust connected, right? That's the dust that connected. Nothing happened. Boop. Maybe the risk is too low. I don't know. Maybe it might be something changed, or maybe it might only be Ramethal. Who knows? But he does it later in the set too, so we'll check it there. But there's the win pose everybody likes. Dogura looks like he's struggling. Dogura looking like he's struggling, man. It's, you know, he only had 2 days to play, so obviously he's not going to have everything maxed out. But that lack of a pin looks hard. See, it's just so much. I can't stress. Like, if you play the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you play the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, right now, you throw the pin, you get in. Nope. Since no pin, you can't do it. Again, look, he just jumps right here. Jump. No pin. There's no fear. Just like, super jump, air dash. Like, yeah, whatever, man. You can't hit me from up there. I think this is the game where Dogura actually gets some Okizeme going a little bit. All right, the sword car. Slow. The sword car is still in the game, but it's slow. This move right here, though. All right, so sword car, full screen, Millia classic, a bit slow. But this move right here, So this is the move. You're gonna see the little like flails come out of her hair. That's her jump H. This is a move that people have a lot of hope over. Right there, jump H. It was like a split second, but you see it a couple of times. So Dogura's like, this move is really strong and it's really fun to use, but it doesn't really get too much. Even though it hit, you didn't get a combo. And there's the Oki. Kind of weak. Takehara blocking both overheads. Oh, I remember this. Dogura DC'd. Or DQ'd. So this looks like she still has her strings. What do they call it? Her strings? Her target combos or whatever. But I wonder if he's holding back. He's doing the 4P tech. So 4P, P, P, P. And then lets it go right there. Dogura with the California burst. Double overhead, all right. That was the only mix he got, but he wasn't able to confirm after that. Air dashing again. And there's that jump H again. So he hit jump H twice, but didn't get a combo either time. Off a throw. Oki, and again, the Oki is just not that good. His Oki, I'm sorry. Not Millia. I'm just saying his Oki's not that good. Bursting to avoid the super. Dogura, this is your chance. This is your chance. But again, it's just not that scary. Bump, bump. There, yeah. So just staying in the air, right? Without the pin, just no fear. So Ram's jump H doesn't go down anymore. Jump S is still there. Jump S. Where's the jump H? Jump S. He does jump H like right here, I think. So jump H normally would go full screen, but it doesn't. So he just stays by her now. So I wonder if she can shoot on the ground. I wonder how her shooting works. But that not going full screen, that's pretty, a little nerf for her. Her 2H, the big swing up too, it doesn't go up. It goes just a little bit too. So it looks like her horizontal range is still quite good, but the vertical is not as good as it was in Exerd. Kutaiku. Sword shoot and the explosion into the other sword. Easy 50% and the swords come back. Yeah, I guess if, you know, because normally the swords, they kind of, when you throw them, they kind of stay in place. But I guess if you're in a corner combo and the wall breaks, you get them back every time. Bad Moon. And again, that's 3 times. He's able to hit with the jump H 3 times, but the super. Dogura getting beat up here. But look, jump H again. Every time jump H is hit, no combo. Very frightening if you're a Millia player, right? It's like, what's the point of having these crazy mix-ups if you can't get like a combo off a straight hit? It has to be like a perfectly spaced, like perfectly clean jump H. Actually, follow up after that. Do you have to do the disc? Do you have to do like jump H into the disc or something? I don't know. That's 2. It's not much, right? Dogura got it. Dogura got his ass beat. Dogura got his ass beat. Takehara's kind of an asshole, man. Takehara is they're supposed to, you know, it's an exhibition. You're supposed to like take it easy, show off the game. Takehara's like no mercy. He beat the crap out of Dogura. He tried way too hard. He couldn't read the room. I think Dogura after the match, Dogura was like, he was way stronger in the tournament than he was when we were practicing. So Takehara was sandbagging. He's definitely sandbagging in casuals, and then in the match he beat that ass there. But yeah, so Ram looks. We talked about Leo in the other game. Leo looks like Leo. Leo looks like Leo. Ram definitely looks like a different character. They call her, like I said, a shooting character now, right? Instead of the set play where she sets up the swords and just runs the Oki and the blender all day. So now she's more like a mid-range, kind of like poke horizontally and then shooting out the swords as well. So a little bit of a different play style, but some of the moves are still there. Millia, we'll see. Millia, we got to see what happens. So you see her mobility is really good. She did double. I think she doubled the air dash, but it was a lot of Dogura staying in the sky, right? That's how Millia plays. She uses her air mobility to get around the screen, get out of the corner, throw the pin, and then get started. But without that pin, right? Without that pin, I know I've said this 1,000 times. You're probably sick of hearing me, but it's so serious. Without that pin, what is she supposed to do? How does she win neutral? You're gonna have to be really good, I guess, or you're gonna have to figure out how to use that jump H a lot better because, you know, even if she jumped up in the sky, Takehara was just meeting her in the air with jump P. Get anti-airs ready. It's gonna be rough. So if they're gonna hurt her neutral that bad, do you call pin neutral? Pin is broken. What is pin? Is that neutral? You can't call that neutral. You can't call that throw it in, I'm in. What is that called? It's bullshit. Without that bullshit, she seems like she's struggling a little bit, but it's early on, of course. Without it, they're gonna have to buff her Oki, I guess. She already had good Oki. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do with her. Right? Her mobility is still there. She's still lightning fast. She's still the most mobile character in the game at the moment. But without the other tools that she had before, how important is that going to be? Like, how scary will she end up being? We shall see. But yeah, that's it. If you're a Millia fan, congratulations. She is the best looking character in the game. She got the best graphic design buffs, without a doubt. But it looks like her gameplay definitely took a hit. She definitely lost what she needed. And it's going to take a little bit of a time before, you know, Dogura, like I said, 2 days to play. It's going to take a little bit more time before the players can really figure out how to make her grimy. We saw in the character trailer, right? When they showed the character trailer, we saw her Oki, right? We saw her going for like cross-up, mix-up in the combo off what, a sweep, off a throw. So she can still do it, just Dogura didn't get to show it in this one. So don't lose hope yet. But yep, that's it. I'm going to watch the next one now. So like I said, we're doing all the exhibitions. So if this is the first one you're watching, make sure you watch the rest. We're going to be talking about Strive all week. But like always, thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.